Have you ever woken up in the morning with that heavy feeling in your chest? Like you've already lost before you even began. Your motivation is gone. Your clarity? Fogged. And your drive? On life support. It's like something inside of you is slowly draining your strength, leaving behind only frustration, guilt, and self-doubt. What if I told you that there's one silent habit, one behavior you repeat over and over again that's quietly sabotaging your potential? A habit that has nothing to do with luck, intelligence, or talent, but everything to do with how you face your inner world? By the end of this video, you'll understand why the ancient Stoics warned against this destructive cycle and how stopping it might be the turning point in your life. Let's dive in. Number 1. The Stoic view on pleasure and control. To the Stoics, every act we repeat, every desire we chase, leaves an imprint on the soul. Seneca once warned, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." Now imagine this. Every time you reach for that dopamine fix, when you escape into fantasies or indulge in compulsive pleasure, you are avoiding the very adversity that would sharpen your mind. You are numbing your potential. You're trading your future for 5 seconds of comfort. In Discourses, Epictetus wrote, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. And what's more out of control than the person who gives in to every impulse without resistance?" Let's be clear, this isn't about moral condemnation. It's about control. Every time you choose immediate pleasure over discipline, you give away a piece of your sovereignty. And the worst part? You often don't even realize you're doing it. Number 2. The neuroscience of pleasure, a modern echo of ancient wisdom. Today, we know exactly what happens in the brain during these moments of indulgence. Your brain releases dopamine, the neurotransmitter responsible for pleasure, motivation, and reward. But when that dopamine surge comes from a shortcut like porn or compulsive pleasure, it rewires your brain for dependency, not strength. Over time, it dulls your ability to pursue long-term goals. It robs you of energy. It even numbs your sensitivity to real joy, like progress, relationships, or purpose. It's not just philosophical anymore, it's biological. You trained your brain to expect instant gratification, and that spills into every part of your life. You procrastinate more. You struggle to focus. You hesitate in the face of challenge because deep down, your brain has been conditioned to seek ease. The Stoics didn't have MRI machines, but they understood this principle. If you want to be free, you must master your desires, not be ruled by them. Number 3. The emotional toll no one talks about. Now let's look beneath the surface. For many, this habit isn't just physical, it's emotional. You reach for it when you're anxious, when you're lonely, when you're stressed or overwhelmed. But instead of facing those emotions, processing them, you escape into a moment of pleasure. Here's what Marcus Aurelius would say: "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Yet every time you escape through indulgence, you weaken that power. You're teaching yourself, "I can't face this. I need to hide." Over time, that pattern erodes your self-confidence. You start to feel like a fraud. You want to stop, but the more you give in, the harder it gets. And here's the harsh truth. Shame thrives in silence. And silence keeps you stuck. But here's the good news: Stoicism offers a way out. Number 4. How to break free, the Stoic path to self-mastery. So how do you stop? First, awareness. You can't change what you don't notice. Track your urges. Identify your triggers. Are you bored? Anxious? Lonely? Then, replace the reaction. Instead of collapsing into the habit, create a moment of choice. Go for a walk. Write in a journal. Breathe. Yes, it's hard, but that's the point. Remember this line from Epictetus: "Difficulties are things that show a person what they are." Next, set a higher aim. Don't just try to quit. Aim to build character. Visualize the kind of man who is free from compulsion, who rises above the primitive urges, who channels that energy into creation, purpose, and clarity. When the urge comes, because it will, don't resist it with shame. Meet it with awareness. Thank it for the opportunity to practice control. Then, choose action aligned with your ideal self. Because every time you resist that impulse, you become stronger. Number 5. The long-term reward, a life of discipline and purpose. Imagine waking up, clear-headed, not exhausted from shame or regret, not foggy from another night of indulgence, but focused, energized, determined. That's the reward. Not just abstinence, but freedom. Not just control, but confidence. When you master your impulses, you unlock a part of yourself that most people never access. The part of you that builds. The part that leads. The part that transforms. As Seneca said, he who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. This is what Stoicism is all about. Not perfection, not suppression, but conscious mastery over the self. If you found this video helpful, tap that like button and subscribe for more philosophy on self-mastery and inner strength. And if you're ready to go deeper, check out the video on your screen now. It's all about how to build an unshakable mindset using ancient wisdom. Thanks for watching. Live with virtue. Live with power. And I'll see you in the next one.